we never talked about the different types of love, like agape, eros, and
Well,
etc.
if somebody had done their research, they'd have been here.
It's in the Discord.
Um, I missed that.
Don't worry, I got it. I got a link right there, so I'll just click on the link. That's why I'm glad I put the link because I knew that I would have. I had a feeling that I wouldn't get around to it,
Mm,
and just in case, I put a link because I think that in society we talk about love, but when we talk about love, a lot of times, even for this entire conversation, we mostly talk about romantic love.
hmm.
At one point, we did talk about a different kind of love, which is like the platonic,
Yeah.
which is not one of the seven. But back in the days, they knew that love had a lot of different definitions, and so they actually created
Oh,
different
excuse me.
words for different kinds of love. And I kind of feel like we should go back to doing that
Mm,
in a way.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So you could list them off.
I try and, but my computer, this computer old. So let me open to my other computer.
I got it. I got it. I got it. All right. So number one is Eros, romantic and passionate love. So basically lust and pleasure.
And Eros was a god.
Mm. Two is Philia, intimate, authentic friendship. Three is Ludos, playful and flirtatious love. Four is Storge, unconditional familial love. Five is Philotia, self-love. Six is Pragma, committed, compassionate love. Seven is Agape, empathetic, universal love. I feel like each of these plays a role in relationships, though, at some point in time.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't know that that one before Agape, Pragma, I think it
Hmm.
was. That's like marriage love, right? Basically.
Yeah.
That's a deep one, man. That's like that committed, I love you, we're gonna go through this together. We're in a
Hmm.
business slash who hey X, what going on? Wanted is seven? What does that mean?
Agape.
Oh, Agape.
Yeah.
Mm,
Universal love.
yeah. I feel like let's go kind of go over each one and give an example of where we have shown that kind of love, maybe.
Okay. Eros, I guess all the time.
Eros is the lustful love kind of thing.
Yeah, romantic, passionate love.
Yeah, definitely. For my first love, I felt that a lot.
I think
Well, actually, I felt all of them with her, but that one I felt a lot. And I would say every girl that I ever like pursued, I felt that.
yeah, I think
So
that's why I said they're all part of all.
yeah.
Philia, intimate, authentic friendship.
Well, me and you have that failure.
Yeah, we
Matter of
got
fact,
philia.
man, I failure you, bro.
I feel you too, man. But I feel like they say philia is akin to soulmates, and I feel like I've met a few people in my life that I feel are soulmates to me, male and female.
So that's a funny you mentioned that. So I had a professor in college who spoke about soul. Was it a professor? I don't remember. Somebody I met in life. I met two people in life who talk about this. And one thing they talk about rebirth, like people, you die, you get reborn again, all that kind of
Hmm.
stuff. And one of the things that they were saying is that when you die and get born again, it's not like you come and a soulmate. It's like a soul group.
Mm.
So everybody in that group is your soul mates. So what you're saying basically kind of confirmed that, like you have that connection with these people because they all were reborn the same time you were reborn, basically.
Mm. Okay, okay, cool. Three, Ludos, playful, flirtatious love. Again, everybody in the beginning.
Yeah, playful, flirtatious. What's the difference between that and like eros then?
Eros is
I
more
guess
so like sexual longing.
and
Uh,
Ludos is like you kind of like a friendship vibe, but y'all kind of like each other kind of thing.
it's like having a crush and act on it. It's rooted in having fun, what that means specifically to you. But then it has Ludos is definitely the love you'd experience with a fling, casual, sexual, exciting, and with zero implications of obligation.
I don't know if I agree with them because I feel like there's been girls who I've been like super heavy on the romantic side, and then girls who like I've been more on the like playful side.
Yeah.
Whereas like I like you, but I also okay if we would just stay friends as well
Hmm.
because I just like being around you and just like fun and playful.
So that
And
means
then
you,
other girls where it's like I pursuing you heavy because I really want you like that. I don't know.
so you disagree with the notion that women can't have male friends?
Mm, I think women could have male friends. I just think I can't have female friends.
At
So
least you're honest, though.
yeah, I think women could have male friends because women compartmentalize like that, and
Mm,
also women are like kind of the gatekeepers to like what the
mm,
usual end goal is, which is sex.
yeah,
Like they're the gatekeeper for that. So for them, they have to like put men in those kind of categories because otherwise that would mean that they would just be hooking up with everybody, and
mm,
you can't have that. And if every guy try and hook up with you, then that
yeah.
means some guy is gonna have to be in that friend zone. Like that doesn't make sense.
Gotcha. Okay. Storge, unconditional familial love.
Yeah, feel
So,
that
yeah,
with you, feel that with my mom, my brother, etc.
yeah, same. Philosia, self-love. They say it's hardly a new concept as evidenced by the ancient Greeks having a word to describe it. Philosia. It encompasses two concepts. The first is that healthy feeling myself, care-based love that reinforces self-esteem, like buying yourself a new book as a gift for completing a big work project or putting on a face mask to relax and take care of your skin. The other concept is one of selfishness that can be pleasure and fame seeking and highly concerned with status.
I have female friends though. I
Mm.
know X. I'm just the kind of guy I can't have female friends. I don't like being put in the friend zone. And I pretty much would hook up with everybody that's alive, that's a woman, that's consenting, and I'm
Man.
attracted to in some way. I'd be attracted in some way. I can't just hook up with any old body. But for the
So
most part, I don't talk to people I'm not interested in. So there you go.
that's
Uh,
that's kind of, I don't know, dicey.
it's kind of bad, but that's just how I am as a person. That's why I don't really pursue woman friendships because I know myself I'm gonna be attracted to the woman in some way.
Mm,
So I just rather just leave it
okay, that's fair.
alone.
Pragma, committed companionate love.
Wait, what was the previous one before Pragma?
It was self-love.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about self love real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I think that self love is also like taking care of your mental health as well.
Mhm.
I think like people think about like loving yourself before you love others, but I don't think that they think about it like as an actual like word in and of itself. They just think like, oh, this is just part of me loving others. But no, you have to love yourself to love yourself.
Yeah.
I reading it. I just shaking my head.
Oh man. I
And the next
feel
one was pragma.
wait, but I
Oh,
feel like
sorry. Go ahead.
self-love is like probably the most important. Because if you're not held together and well kept, then you can't love anybody else. And I think that's a big problem in the world today is like people don't love themselves first.
I agree. Also, too, like if you love yourself enough, then you wouldn't always crave to be in a relationship. You could be okay being by yourself. And
Yeah.
that's how I know that I did not have self love when I was growing up. Because I always needed to be in a relationship. I was
True.
always seeking someone to like want me.
True. Same. I
So
had to have that validation from somewhere else, like that I meant something. Pragma, committed, companionate love. Pragma is love built on commitment, understanding, and long-term best interests. Like building a family. Over time, Eros can turn into pragma as a couple grows to honor, respect, and cherish each other, accepting differences and learning to compromise. It's everlasting love rooted in romantic feelings and companion.
interesting because pragma kind of remind me of like being pragmatic.
Hmm.
So that makes sense. But I definitely see that, like, with my wife, with you, as like we kind of said, like a lot of days you could see with same person, like
Mm,
multiple, like different types of love with the same person.
yeah. Lastly, we have agape, which is empathetic, universal love. Agape is love for others that's inclusive of a love for God, nature, strangers, or the less fortunate. It's generally an empathetic love towards humanity itself, and is sometimes connected to altruism since it involves caring for and loving others without expecting anything in return. This sort of paid forward love, people helping others selflessly, is the foundation of great societies and communities.
I agree. Like I remember we were in line in the car
Hmm.
going through for McDonald's, and somebody bought our food before we got there.
Yeah.
So then we were like, damn, that's really nice of them. Like we got paid forward. Like I
Hmm.
think like stuff like that makes you feel like good. And I think making somebody else day could bring them out of something. Like I've heard stories that people like I was like depressed that I was going to do XYZ to myself, but then this person called me, or this person did this nice thing for me, or
Mm.
this person came to my house and knocked on my door and was like trying to have a conversation with me. And then that shook me out of this mood I was in. So stuff like that is very important for sure.
I think what you just said touches on something we talked about before, where I have an impact in somebody's life and I didn't even know it just because I was being, you know, empathetic and just being there. That's just universal love right there.
Yeah, you the agape king, bro.